Attention judges, I would like to run some money tonight. You can be the lucky winner of the Bentonville Athletics School 50-50 raffle. That's right, a good old-fashioned split spot raffle. Currently, the proceeds have reached $700. So if you're looking to split the 50-50 raffle, which currently stands at $700, you hurry and get your tickets. They'll end at halftime. The winner will be announced during the third quarter of tonight's game. You must be 18 years old to purchase a ticket and win. The Bentonville Athletics School, thank you for your participation and support.
Put it over there. Yeah, they're blackout. Yes, blackout. Yes. Cover up the battery, so you get the battery out. So, Andres, here's what I need you to do. You gotta train these dudes. Everything. Okay? Okay. Push the button, please. Push the button.
Bentonville West Wolverines representing the sponsors this year. The sponsor of Memorial Appliance sponsor for Legacy Bank. I'm at Bentonville Systems. Absolute Janitorial Services. First Nation Bank of Arkansas. Mortgage, Contact, Centerton, 6-star for nutrition, Samstar, Party Daniel, West Bentonville, and the Athletic Patrol.
You are watching Wolverine football, presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. From Tiger Stadium tonight, the 7A West Conference Championship is on the line as the West Wolverines take on the Bentonville Tigers. And alongside John Mackey, I'm Derek Ruskin. And Coach, here we are again. It seems like, the third time that this matchup has determined who will be the 1 seed.
It's at least 3, and we think it might be 4.
Yeah.
Did we figure that out? I can't remember. I forgot to check. So, but it's a fun time here in the West Arkansas, in Benton County, in the city of Bentonville, and it's fun to come back to this.
And there's not a lot of empties, it looks like. It's going to be a big crowd tonight on both sides, as this game, in spite of it being moved to this Thursday night because of potential bad weather tomorrow night, people have showed up in big numbers for a huge football game.
Well, I think we're definitely having a bigger crowd than we would have had we have had this game tomorrow night. I think probably what would have happened if we'd have played tomorrow night, nobody would have been in the stands and everybody would have been listening to us.
Yeah, because of the weather, yeah.
I'm hoping, there's just a few of you listening to us tonight and everybody else is on their way here.
The Tigers are 8-1. They're 6-0 in conference play. The Wolverines are 7-2 overall. They're 5-1 in the league. If West wins, they're the 1 seed. If they lose, they'll be the 3 seed in play next week. If they get the 1 seed and win this ball game, they will have a bye and not play for 2 weeks. So that's some of the stakes. Those are some of the, as you look at the standings right now, and that's where it stands. West is at the 2, but they're not going to finish there. It looks like 1 or 3 are the destinations for them.
Yeah, we're odd man out.
Yep.
1 or the 3 seed. The big game tonight, really, probably besides ours, is that Springdale Southside game.
Yeah.
Because if Springdale upsets Southside, it just is a big log jam at that point, I guess. I think Harbor's probably misses out if Springdale beats Southside, and the running back for Southside that we saw last week is out tonight, I heard.
Oh, wow. Isaac Gregory. Yeah.
Gregory, yes, sir. He toughed it out and played for 2 quarters on that gimpy leg against us and finished the game, but you could tell, one of his wheels was a little bit off balance, and that's going to be a big loss for Southside.
It sure is. It is 72 degrees with a breeze as we get ready for kickoff here in Tiger Stadium. We're about 13 minutes away from kickoff. We'll take a timeout here and we'll chat with head coach Brian Pratt. After this, you're watching the Wolverine Sports Network.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Recording. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we are, Coach's Corner for the regular season finale as West takes on the Bentonville Tigers. And Coach Pratt, before we look ahead, last week it looked like that Southside was not paying enough attention to Jackson Brust, and boy, did he make the most of his opportunity in that game.
He did. I'm gonna tell you that Southside is a lot better football team, especially offensively than they were early in the season. They made some switches, quarterback, et cetera, and their running back and offensive line are physical. And we struggled a little bit defensively, but offensively we kind of hurt ourselves for the second week in a row. We don't punt, which is good, but we had some turnovers, and those turnovers cost us big time. And some costly penalties are out there before half. So I didn't think we played very clean. But at that point in time, we 9, you're going into a big rival game. You know that people are kind of looking ahead of that and basically find a way. That was our philosophy last week as a coaching staff, was find a way. We had a couple of starters Friday get sick and not be able to play. So that really hurt us. But we had some other guys that step up and make plays. And, Jackson Brust is Jackson Brust. And he's kind of that gamer guy that doesn't really mind if he's getting the ball, not getting the ball. He's going to do his job all the time. And really proud to see him come through and have, 100-yard game, 3 touchdown catches, and, a lot of confidence for him.
So another thing that's kind of coming together at the right time, it seems like Jake's playing really well. He completed 74% last week, and I know Carson put it on the ground a couple times, but it looked like other than those plays, he had his best game of the year too.
It was his first time to be somewhat healthy. You look back and he was healthy week 1, we thought, but come to find out he was sick at the time and, had to sit out a few weeks during that deal. And then he comes back against Fayetteville and he gets a hip pointer, and then he gets his shoulder messed up against Springdale, and his ankle messed up against Rogers. So it's been a tough senior year for him. And those fumbles usually come just from the not used to being able to carry the football and traffic, things. I look at it and think that, Carson's about in week 3 right now for everybody else is there in week 10. And, because he hasn't played a whole lot. And so it was a real joy to see him step up after his fumble and kind of take over the game there in the fourth quarter when we had to have him. That was what I anticipated seeing from him throughout the year. And so, going into week 10, that definitely gives him a little boost in his confidence and a boost for us as a team, because we know that if he's healthy and has the right mentality, he can be a special player.
What does it mean this week to have it all in front of you? Like you're in control. You don't need help. You'd like help, but you don't need help necessarily to get where you want to be. You don't have to do a lot of scoreboard watching. You just have to focus on the opponent.
Yeah, I don't think that we can get any help. I don't think anything matters. We're either first or third. When you're sitting here and look at it and you go through a season, you play some really tough games, and to be in this situation makes me feel really proud of our team and our coaching staff. And as a town in general, this rivalry is huge. Everybody knows that. Everybody talks about it. But what a impressive feat by our school district to be able to have 2 schools that are split, because usually when people talk about high schools that split, especially early, one of them is not very good and one of them is really good, and that's kind of the way it's all been. And for us, I think this is the 4th or 5th time in 7 years that we've played for a conference championship week 10. And so, it says a lot about Bentonville Public Schools and our administration, the way we run things, right on down to our coaches and our players, et cetera. So it's a pretty cool situation to be in. You got to enjoy it, but you also know that there's a lot at stake and you got to go out and play well.
So what are some keys tonight to pulling off this victory and winning the first conference championship?
Well, one thing that this is year 7, and it seems like if you turn back all the way to 17 when we played them, we were the home team over there, and it was a great game. Come down to the last little bit, they beat us on special teams. And if you look at all the other years, there's certain times where we either snap it over the punter's head, or we get a punt blocked, or we give up a big kickoff return, or something that in the special teams that flips the game. And so one thing we're emphasizing as a coaching staff to our players is how important special teams is. We have to win special teams. And then the other thing is just avoid the big plays. And they're a really good offensive team that does a variety of stuff. They can run the football, they throw it, they do really good at trick plays and shot plays. That we have to eliminate that, or at least control it a little bit, not turn the football over, and then play really well in the special teams and just be us.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much. Good luck.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks. Call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Well, we're back here in Bentonville at Tiger Stadium. Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. The teams are about to make their way on the field. The Wolverines won the toss and deferred, so the Wolverine defense will be on the field first against this powerful Bentonville Tiger offense.
Well, I think both teams are pretty powerful.
Yes, they are.
I think
You're
we're
right.
going to see a shootout, or at least I'm hoping we do.
Yeah.
I'm hoping somewhere in the 50s. That'd be fun. Wouldn't you think?
Might take a while, but yeah, that'd be fun. Sure.
Let's shoot for 100 total. Over and under 99.
We have an extra day to recover, so I
Yeah,
mean, hey,
that's right.
Let's go.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I got to go to work tomorrow. Thanks a lot, Derek.
So do I.
Oh, okay. And we're competing with Thursday Night NFL tonight. Who we can compete with tonight? Do you know?
The Eagles and the Texans.
Yeah,
So
the NFC leading Eagles. So we'll check our numbers against ESPN after tonight and see how we do. Or wait, no, it's on Amazon Prime
it's
now,
on
right?
Prime. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So we'll probably beat that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Bezos will want this next year.
Ours is free. You don't have to pay.
That's right.
Prime prices for us.
What has you're on campus all week? What's kind of been the mood?
Well, I mean, eventually the dam's going to break. So why not tonight?
Why not?
It's been a while, and it's time. I think both defenses are a little bit down. I think both offenses are pretty good, and I think it may just come down to the battle of Carter Nye and Jake Casey, and who has the better job behind center tonight. Or excuse me, not behind center, I guess.
Well,
in the gun.
in the shotgun, yeah. The Tigers are going for their 24th conference championship in the Fearless Friday era since 2001. Obviously, the Wolverines are in search of number one if they can get this thing done tonight here on the road. And at a place that was their home stadium for what, the first two years they both played home games here.
Yeah, we only had our visitor bleachers out at West, and we didn't have our home stand or our home bleachers, and so we played all our varsity sports out at West except varsity football. We played here at Tiger Stadium for 2 years. So
that's right. And it has been it's been a tough go in some of there. 5 years ago was the 9-point game, but
38-27. No. That's not. That's 11.
38-29.
38-29.
I think it was. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Or 39-28. One of those. Something like that. Anyway, 37-29. Anyway, it's a close game. Yeah. It's the closest game in the series, and it happened on this field. Yep. And it was with, as I look at things, it was with a Wolverine team that talent-wise was about where this one is, and maybe this team is a little bit further along as the Wolverines take the field. A tremendous atmosphere on a Thursday night. We've done a Thursday night game before.
I forgot. Remind me.
Cabot, I believe, a playoff game.
At Cabot?
Here.
Oh, because
we had to share.
That's right. Fayetteville Bentonville had a home
Friday
playoff, and we had a home playoff game. Yeah, we were 1-2.
So we've done a Thursday night Wolverine varsity game before, but
totally forgot about
this. This is the second one.
So we've had a lot of firsts, and now this is the second.
Yep. Absolutely. Again, the Wolverines have won 5 in a row. Started out 0-1 in the league. Fayetteville, they battled through a lot of injuries, but you could hear when we chatted with Coach Pratt on the Coach's Corner, it feels like they have put this thing together at just the right time here at the end of the year and headed into the playoffs.
Now, if you were with us last week and we were talking, and I feel like Jake Casey has as much zip on his ball last week as he has in his career. And I feel like Carson Morgan just had that burst that we haven't seen all year. You talked about it, battling that injury bug. And if those two guys stay on point, we got a chance. We're going to have to run the ball a little bit at least, I think.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be and slowing down Ficklin is going to be a big key for the Wolverine defense. They're a talented running back for the Bentonville Tigers. So the Tigers have taken the field, and we are moments away from kickoff.
And that is not fog blowing in
from
the bay. That's baby powder blowing in from the jungle student section.
And hopefully it will reasonably clear so we can see the first few minutes.
Reminds me of
the ball game.
4th of July when the
right.
fireworks smoke just kind of hovers,
Yeah. Well, again, the Wolverines won the toss and deferred. So they will kick it off with Josh Buxton doing the honors. Ficklin back deep, along with C.J. Brown.
Well, let's play some football, Derek.
Let's do it. And J.T. Temesco is back there, too. Settle in for what we hope will be a classic. Buxton's got it teed up at the 40.
13 kicker.
That's right. Grigg out for the year. Meza Ruiz hurt last week.
He did a great job.
Here we go. Well, he does a great job here. That's through the end zone. And that'll put it at the 20-yard line. So that brings on Carter Nye and the Bentonville Tiger offense. And this Wolverine defense with Overman and DeClerc and Norman up front. Linebackers Tate West, Raiden Jones, Harris, Vincent. And of course, Nick Bell in the secondary. Buxton playing in the secondary as well. Jackson Brust from the 20-yard line. Here is a handoff with Ficklin. And on the first carry, Ficklin gains 10. Brought down by Lance Stroud. They are going to give him 11, actually, to the 31. So one play, one carry, 11 yards for Josh Ficklin. Tigers on the 31. From the pistol, Nye throws it near side. Pass caught along the boundary by Q Brown. And he's out of bounds at the 37 for a pickup of 6. Second and 4 here for Bentonville. Two receivers on the far side. That is Rivers Wiseman in motion. They'll hand it to Ficklin going left. Makes a cutback. And Ficklin has enough for another first down at the 42-yard line. Cole Edmondson in on the stop. But it's a 5-yard pickup for Josh Ficklin and another first down. From their own 42. Ficklin, and it's a flea flicker. Nye looking to throw. Now he'll run towards the sideline and forced out of bounds by Harris Vincent. Nothing downfield on the flea flicker. The Wolverines were not fooled at all, and it's a 2-yard run for Carter Nye.
Great job by the secondary. Not getting their eyes caught in the backfield, especially with Cole Emerson back there as a probably maybe his 15th snap at safety this year.
Second down and 8. And Nye hands it off. It's Ficklin again, trying to find some space. Bounces it to the outside. And Buxton with the tackle at the Wolverine 45-yard line. 11 there for Ficklin and a first down. Wolverine secondaries without Thomas Wilbanks, as you mentioned, Edmondson's back there with Brust in the safeties. Buxton and Bell are the corners. 1st and 10 from the 45. It's Nye again, straight down the middle. And he's brought down by Honeycutt at the 32-yard line, so 13 more for Ficklin. And the Tigers are marching with some tempo now. Ficklin again. This time he is met. And no gain there. Hit by Braden Jones, who had a big game last week. I think he had 18 tackles a week ago. No gain here.
Let's get 18 more tonight.
Well, there's the first one. 2nd and 10 here for the Tigers. Again from the pistol, Nye to pass. Brown with the catch, and he's tackled right away. Josh Buxton again making a play on defense at the 29. So that's a 3-yard gain. We've got our first 3rd down of the night. Third and we'll call it 6. Wolverines get Ty Durham in the game now on defense. All hands on deck tonight. Nye on a counter, hands it. Ficklin's got room. And a flag is down as Ficklin takes it to the 21-yard line. We've got a penalty marker down, however, that may bring this back. Let's hope it does. It's a hold against the Tigers. And so that will back them up 10 from the spot and make it 3rd and long. All the way back to the 40. Well, now they move it to the 42. 3rd and 23. Wolverines get a break here. Can they take advantage and get the Tiger offense off the field? Ficklin on the run. Tackled immediately. Braden Jones again at the 41. He only got 1 yard, and it's 4th down. Nye and the offense staying on the field here for 4th and 22. Fourth and 22 for the Tigers. And Nye's going to quick kick it away. It goes into the end zone barely, but it's a touchback. So that's a 41-yard punt that nets 21. And the Wolverines will start on the 20-yard line. Well, the defense got him off the field without giving up any points.
It wasn't a 3 and out, but it was a shutout for the first drive. Let's see if Jay can get us on the board early.
Jake Casey leading this Wolverine offense, 67% passing this season, 21 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Ty Durham enters tonight 67 yards away from 1,000 receiving this season. And Ty is wide on the near side. Ball at the 20-yard line for Casey. Ty in orbit motion. They fling it out to Ty. Here's Durham, hemmed in, trying to spin away. A flag is down. Durham is swarmed and driven backwards. Maybe a block by a hold by one of the receivers again, as we saw last week so many times.
We saw too much of that.
Trying to get the call. It's so loud here. It's difficult to hear, even though our official is mic'd up tonight, I believe.
So no gain, so it's either 2nd and 10 or 1st and 20. Is that what they're talking with Coach Grant about?
Yeah. It's an illegal block by Edmondson. That's the call. And so the Wolverines start out behind the chains. 1st and 20. Carson Morgan's the running back. Next to quarterback Jake Casey. Jake loads up, rolls out on the move. He throws, and it's nearly picked off. JT Temesco almost picked it off. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here for West. You can see just a tick over 4 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 7A West championship on the line. And here's a run play for Carson Morgan. Trying to get outside. Morgan to the 15, to the 20, to the sideline 25, and he's close to a first down. He steps out at the 28. They force him out. An 18-yard run for Carson Morgan to set up a 3rd and 2 rather than a 3rd and very long.
I told you he looked fast. He showed it right there. He got that edge.
3rd down here for the Wolverines. 3rd and 2. They need the 30 for the first down. They'd love to draw Bentonville off sides here and get the free one. Xander Gray is the center. Snapping it back to Jake Casey. Morgan on the ground. First down and then some. Out to the 37-yard line. So they move the chains. Rivers Wiseman makes the tackle. It's a 9-yard pickup.
Well, I told you we have to run the ball. Carson Morgan's doing that right now. Out. Some authority.
Out to the 37-yard line here on this first Wolverines possession. High snap, Casey completes it out to Bell with space. Bell to the 50, down the sideline 40, gets a block at the 30, and Bell is down to the 23-yard line. Noah O'Rourke with the tackle. It's a 40-yard catch and run for Nick Bell.
How about that big play from Nick Bell?
Wow.
Just like that, we were backed up to our own 10 after the penalty on the first play of this drive, and now here we are knocking on the end zone.
1st and 10 from the 24. 4 receivers in the pattern. Now they motion out Morgan. Jake stands tall in the pocket, throws down the middle high and incomplete. Intended for Brust, but Brust was covered, and Jake maybe just kind of throwing it away there.
Well, the good thing is, Derek, he's got a lot of time to throw.
He does, yep. That is a trend for the last couple of weeks.
Probably why we've won 5 in a row.
Yep.
A big part of it.
2nd and 10 from the 24. It's one of the stories of the year, all the different things the offensive line has overcome to get to this spot. Casey looking to pass. Dumps it off through the hands of Ty Durham. You don't see that very often.
He was wide open. Had Carson Morgan on the wheel, so they were hugging on the wheel, and that left Durham open underneath. I mean, he doesn't get that wide open. Ty Durham doesn't. The career leader in receptions.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, receiving yards.
Looking to go over 1,000 tonight. 3rd and 10 here for the Wolverines. It's likely 2 plays to get 10 yards. Morgan's a running back. They bring Edmondson in motion. Here's Casey. Here comes the blitz. Pass caught by Morgan. And Morgan wrapped up as they try and rip the ball free. He hangs on to it. And they'll give him the 20-yard line. It's 4 yards where he is tackled by Aiden Lynch. And now that sets up a 4th and 6.
Derek, that was a great call on that screen pass by Coach Pratt. And I'm telling you, we just missed that one block, and that's a first down, if not a touchdown right there, if we missed the one D lineman that we needed to block. Could have been a big play.
The 8th play of the drive, and it's 4th and 6. They need the 14 to keep this drive going. They've got Durham in the backfield. See what they have cooked up here. And now a timeout has been called. The Wolverines take time with 6:22 to go here in the first quarter, facing a 4th and 6. We'll be right back.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
All right, we've got 6:22 to go here. The Wolverines using the timeout before this 4th down and 6. Wolverine football brought to you in part by Knockouts, 6-Star Pro Nutrition, and by Rock Mortgage. Well, let's see what they draw up here. They've got Buxton. Oh, they're going to try the field goal now. All right, this is going to be a 37-yard field goal for Josh Buxton from the right hash. Edmondson will hold it. Snap and spot. Kick in the air for Buxton, and he got it. A 37-yard field goal for Josh Buxton to start the scoring in this one. What a big kick.
Great job by the defense getting that stop on the first drive, and great job by the offense getting that goose egg off the board, and we'll take that lead here at Tiger Stadium on this Thursday night.
So it is 3-0 West with 6:17 to go in the first quarter, and we'll be right back.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Well, the Wolverines scoring drive, 8 plays, 80 yards. And it ends with the 37-yard field goal by Josh Buxton. So it's 3-0 West as now Buxton has it teed up. And this kick will not be returned. So the Tigers will start at the 20. Tiger offense back on the field. The Wolverine defense ready to try and contain them once again. It is going to take an all-night effort. 48 minutes to pull off this win. So from the 20-yard line, Nye, play action, throwing, far side. That's caught to the 25. Jackson Brust with the hit short of the first down at the 28-yard line. That pass was caught by J.J. Spadford. It's an 8-yard gain and a great play by Brust to not allow him to get that first down yardage. 2nd and 2 here for the Tigers. 3 receivers near side. And the give is to Ficklin. He's got the first down. Tripped up by Buxton. At the 36-yard line is where he goes down, an 8-yard pickup for Ficklin, and another first down for the Tigers. That's already their 5th in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 Bentonville at the 36, 5.5 remaining, opening quarter. Wolverines have the lead. Nye hands it off. Ficklin slips one man. Jackson Brust buries him into the carpet at the 45. 9-yard gain for Ficklin. 2nd and 1 here for Bentonville. And here's the give Ficklin trying to get away, and he was grabbed around the ankles by Will Anderson. He gets to the 36, and he's got enough for the first down. A pickup, or for the 46, pardon me, a gain of 1.
Yeah, he had him stood up, but nobody was there to finish him off, or I think he probably wouldn't have got it.
So it's a Tiger first down, out to the 46. And Nye on a bootleg. On the move, tucks it into Wolverine territory. Braden Jones tackles him as he goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 12 there for the quarterback and another first down. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. The 42 of the Wolverines. Three receivers in the pattern. Nye throws. The slant is caught inside the 30. Jackson Bruss with the tackle. C.J. Brown with the reception down to the 27-yard line. 15 more. And the Tigers have first down on the last 3 plays, and they're looking for more. Nye throws it out far side. Running room over there inside the 20. Honeycutt with the tackle at the 14-yard line. Spadford with the catch. 13 more. Tigers at the 14. They're in the red zone.
It's 4 straight plays, 4 straight first downs for the Tigers.
Pass far side, caught. Room inside the 10. Nice tackle there in space by Cole Edmondson at the 5-yard line.
It's that sophomore tight end, number 40.
That's Eli Brooks. So they'll spot this at the 5. Looks like he's a yard short.
So
2nd and 1.
Hey, the announcer's curse right there. I jinxed them. They had 4 plays, 4 first downs, and we held them short on
Way
that
to go. That was a productive use of the jinx. Checking with the chains on the far side. Looks like everything's squared away. 2nd and 1 on the 5. And it's Ficklin. And it's touchdown. 5-yard run, Josh Ficklin. Well, problem is slowing down number 1. That's what they're going to have to do tonight. Logan Tymeson for the PAT. It's good. So it's 7-3 Bentonville with 3:22 to go here in the first quarter. You're watching Wolverine football.
I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
The Tigers, a 9-play, 80-yard drive. Takes 2:55 off the clock, and Bentonville leads it by a score of 7-3. Wolverines are expecting the kick to come short here. They've got all the return men around the 20-yard line. Now they back up. The Tigers kind of bluff like they might go onside. So here's Tymeson to kick it away. And it is taken, and it goes out of bounds. Nick Bell lets it go out of bounds. Smart play there, and the Wolverines can have pretty good starting field position here.
I'm telling you, Derek, it's no fun to kick to those 3 dudes back there. They can all fly.
You know, we've seen all year long creative ways to try and keep the ball from those talented return men. And this has been the result sometimes, too. You kick it out of bounds.
So is that 15-yard penalty, I guess? It goes from the 20? Yeah, it has to be,
It's
right?
out to the 35.
Yeah. So that's the second penalty for the Tigers tonight.
So here's the second Wolverine possession of the night.
We can't have empty possessions, Derek. Got to
Nope.
get some kind of points. Like to get 7 this time around.
From the 35, here's Morgan. And Morgan gets maybe 3 before they drive him backwards. Eli McCall was in there defensively for the Tigers. It's a 3-yard gain. Three minutes to go here, first quarter. 2nd and 7 for West. Let's see, Durham might be in the backfield here again. Haven't seen this formation all year. And Casey on the wheel throws an interception. He was looking for Carson Morgan, and it was picked off.
Number 30.
It was picked off. Well, it's an interception for Bentonville, and they've got it at the 35. Just the 6th pick of the year thrown by Jake. Now they're set up at the 35.
Bentonville doesn't need a short field.
Keeper by Nye. And he's forced out of bounds. Overman and Buxton force him out. Looks like they're going to give him a yard to the 34. Second down and 9. Nye throws, pass completes. But short of the first down, Jackson Bruss with the tackle at the 28-yard line. Luke Kuhn with the reception. It's a pickup of 6. So it sets up a 3rd and 3. And penalty markers are down.
Maybe a legal shift.
It's against Bentonville for a false start. So that makes it 3rd and 8. Now I've got whistles again. And they've got the ball spotted correctly at the 33-yard line. 3rd down and 8. And Nye throws a wobbler, but it's caught. Durham with the tackle. Number 2 tackles number 2, C.J. Brown. And he's short of the first down at the 28-yard line to pick up a 5.
Well, this will be a big stop for the Wolverine defense again here on 4th down.
It is 4th and 3.
Bring in the power. Extra lineman.
Oh, yeah.
The heavy package.
And Nye hands it Ficklin. And he's got the first down. Breaks away. Inside the 10. Buxton trying to track him down, but he won't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers on 4th and 3. They convert for 28 yards in the score. And that's Ficklin's second rushing touchdown of the quarter. Here is the extra point for Tymason. And it's good. So it's 14-3. Tigers lead it with 1:21 to go here in the first quarter. You're watching Wolverine football. Following the interception, a 4-play, 35-yard drive. 1:17 off the clock, and Bentonville is out to a 14-3 lead. Wolverine football brought to you in part by Legacy Bank, I'm a NWA Hero, and Northwest Health System. They again bluff the onside.
I want to see him do that one time. I've never seen him do it.
You know, they might do it. If not tonight, then when? They kick it directionally again. Fielded by Bell around the 17-yard line. And he's wrapped up and forced out right around the 23-yard line. Christian Farrow on kick coverage that time for Bentonville. All right, 1:16 to go here in the first quarter, and West will start this drive at the 22. I want to remind you, Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing on this Thursday night because of an ominous weather forecast tomorrow. Definitely wanting to get this game in. They moved it to Thursday night, and that's why we're here tonight. Here we go from the 22. Casey, protected well, throws it down the middle, and it's just out of the reach of Nick Bell, and he might still be running if he could have caught it.
Just a bit long, but I like it. We'll come back to that.
It was there. So that makes it 2nd and 10.
They're going to have some chances, I promise you.
This is a Wolverine offense that scores 36 points a game. Casey hands it, Morgan. Straight ahead, short of the 25. Brought down by Robertson. It's a 2-yard pickup, and it is 3rd and 8. Final minute here of the first quarter. Third down, run play. Morgan slips a couple tackles, and Morgan out over the 35-yard line to the 37 for a first down. Brought down by Rivers Wiseman. That's a gain of 13.
Derek, I'm going to say this. In all our games, all our years of doing this, on 3rd and 8, we don't run the football very often. That's a great call right there.
Ball on the 37. They don't have to snap it again this quarter. The play clock's at 20. They might sneak one in here under the wire.
The wind's blowing with us, so maybe we go deep right here one time while the wind's in our back.
Well, the clock just ran out. So that is it for the first quarter of play. And the score is Bentonville 14, the Wolverines 3. We'll be right back on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number 1.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Back for the second quarter here at Tiger Stadium, 14-3, the Wolverines trailing, but they've got a 1st and 10 here at their own 37-yard line as we start the second 12 minutes. Morgan in at running back. And the fake to him. Jake looking it over, being chased. On the move, Casey fires to the sideline, caught by Brust. He slips one man, and Brust on second and third effort is a yard short of the first down before they dump him at the 46. He got 9.
Great job getting about 3 or 4 yards after the catch on that one.
Robertson in on the tackle, 2nd and 1. Ball on the 46.
Shot time here. Take a shot. Sorry, I didn't mean that. It's Thursday night, not Friday night.
Jake checks it down. Brust, 1st down and then some. Out of bounds at the Tiger 46-yard line. Forced out by Eli McCall. That play gains 8.
From the 46 to the 46. I like it. Keep moving those chains. We got to get in the end zone this drive.
1st and 10 on the Tiger side of the 50. They move the ball. Bruss is a single receiver on the near side. Jake throws the opposite way. It's high for Ty Durham, and it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Clock stops 20 seconds into the second quarter. Brust and Edmondson on the near side as we get ready for 2nd and 10. And Jake throws it out. Bell with the catch. And Bell is, well, they kind of forced Durham into Bell and forced him out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
So he lost a couple yards there.
It could have had a couple more. Instead, it's a 4-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down and 6. West is 2 out of 3 on 3rd down in the early going of this one. Need the 36 for the 1st down. And Casey throws it incomplete at the 30-yard line, intended for Bell, covered by Farrow, and it's 4th down.
That was a good ball, just better coverage. He tried to thread the needle in. I think the Wolverine defender got a little bit of hand on it, knocked it away.
Looks like they're going to go for this here on 4th and 6 from the 42. They bring Durham into the backfield. Morgan along with Bell wide on the far side. Now Durham sets up in a slot on the right.
Haven't seen a ball to number 30, Cole Emiston. Let's see if he can sneak open. Coach Pratt's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Wolverines, 11:30 to go here. First half. We'll be right back.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
It is 4th down and 6 here for the Wolverines as we bring you back to Tiger Stadium. And they have the offense on the field once again out of this timeout.
Dern's in the backfield with Morgan again.
Yep. And Casey throws incomplete, looking for Morgan. That's the play they ran on the interception. That time it was open, but Morgan couldn't squeeze it, and they turn it over on downs.
All right, Wolverine defense, here we go. Need something out of you here.
11:26 to go here in the first half. And the Tigers take over at the 42. Wolverine football brought to you in part by Absolute Janitorial Services, First National Bank of NWA, and by Sam's Club. Ball on the 42 as this Tigers series starts. Nye, pass complete. And not much there. Harris Vincent with the stop. That's Spanford again with the reception. And he only gains 1 to the 43.
Well, we haven't seen a ball in the air out of Nye's hands for more than about 8 yards probably, right? He's throwing all underneath, keeping it short.
Second down and 9. And the give is to Ficklin over the right side and out to the 47-yard line. He is 5 yards short of the first down. Jones again on the tackle. Third down Tigers. They're 0 for 2 on their first 2 third downs in this game. So here we go on 3rd and 5. Wolverine defense trying to flex and get a stop here. Ficklins may have started moving early. Now they throw it out to him complete. Makes 1 2-man miss, and Ficklin's got a first down. Finally corralled by Collier DeClerc at the Wolverine 46. He gains 7.
And that's where you miss Will Banks, for sure. He does a great job filling that alley and making that play.
Tigers have it at the 46. First third down conversion of the night just now. And now it's Ficklin again. Big hole. Ficklin inside the 30. And he's tracked down by Buxton at the 19-yard line. 27 more for Josh Ficklin. So the Tigers are in the red zone again after the 27-yard run by Josh Ficklin. From the 19-yard line. They've got Gilmore in a running back here. Nye looking to pass. Down the middle, wide open, and he just threw it off the fingertips of Eli Brooks.
Edmiston was back at safety and had a little contact, and he falls down. He's looking at the ref, asking for some offensive pass interference. No call. It's a little bit higher. That would have been some more points for the Tigers.
Now Brooks was wide open, and Nye just couldn't connect with him there. Second down and 10.
It's his first incomplete pass of the night. 10
Wow.
straight completions for Nye before that one. Should have been 11.
And they hand it off to Gilmore. Gilmore slips some tackles inside the 10. And Edmondson throws him down finally right around the 3. 16 for Gilmore, first and goal.
Is that who made the interception, 30?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Giving Ficklin a much-needed break. Now Ficklin's back in the ball game, and it's first and goal, Tigers at the 3. Wolverines caught. They got to get some play. Got too many men on the field here. Ficklin will take it into the end zone. Touchdown. There's a flag down. I would imagine the Tigers will decline it and take the points because West had about 14 guys on the field there.
You can't sub when they go hurry up like that. Did BHS sub? They shouldn't have let the snap happen if they subbed.
Yeah. All right, so they'll enforce the too many men penalty on the kickoff. Vickland's got a hat trick with 3 touchdowns in the first half. And now Timeson for the extra point. And this kick is good. 21-3. Bentonville has the lead with 8:48 to go here until halftime. We'll be right back.
Don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
All right, we're back. A 7-play scoring drive, 58 yards for the Tigers, and they've pushed it to a 3-score lead, and you don't have to be an expert to know the Wolverines really need a touchdown out of this drive.
How about a big return right here? See if they mess up and give us some room right here to run it back a ways.
Well, they've got the wind at their back here. It's blowing right to left as you watch us at home.
You have to go sooner.
That is a touchback, and they'll bring it out of the 20. Wolverine football is presented by Bob Maury Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. As the West offense tries to put a drive together here and get some points.
He started the play clock yet?
No. No. Our referee chops the play clock. West comes out on the field. Morgan, the running back. And the handoff goes to Carson Morgan. And he does great work to find something there. He gets 4. Wiseman brings him down at the 24. Carson Morgan running the ball well here in the first half for the Wolverines. Second and 6. Here's Morgan again. Stretching that body out, and he gets the 30-yard line and gets a first down. Another tough run for Carson Morgan.
That away, Carson.
6-yard pickup there, and he really had to extend.
7 carries, 55 yards, almost 8 yards a pop. Keep feeding the monster.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 30. Casey running out of time. Moving, throwing, and it's caught. Carson Morgan in the middle of the field. Trying to shed a tackler. He takes it to the Bentonville 43-yard line. He's brought down by A.J. Looney.
And he's limping, Derek. I hate to see that for him. What a night he's having so far.
That's a 28-yard gain. And Jake did a great job keeping the play alive.
There's about to be a quarterback sandwich, and he made the 2 Tiger players collide.
Yeah.
I mean, he just ducked out of it, and they hit each other.
So they're at the Tiger 42. Edmondson's in at running back. Casey looking to throw. Deep shot, far sideline. And it's intended for Ty Durham, incomplete. And I think the Wolverine side wanted a flag thrown there, but none was. The coverage by Christian Farrow. They were definitely jostling back and forth. There's no doubt about that. Second down and 10. Oh, there is a flag? Where is it?
I didn't see it.
They must have picked it up quickly. I don't see it. They've called pass interference. Okay. Well, just as we predicted, the coverage was a little too good. That will result in a first down.
And, of course, we get the expected reaction from the hometown stands underneath us.
The home crowd didn't like it. But they don't get a vote. So it's a first down at the 27.
Fourth penalty of the night for the Tigers.
Casey throwing incomplete over the middle, looking for Bell. And that will make it second and 10. So back-to-back plays, the big completion to Carson Morgan and then the pass interference call to set West up here at the 27.
Speaking of Morgan, he's back in, so that's good to see.
This is one of those games where if it's attached, you're going to figure out a way to get out there, I think.
Especially if you're a senior.
Especially if you're a Wolverine trying to knock these guys off for the first time. Here's Morgan with a burst inside the 20. A good run again for Carson. He's about a yard short of the first down. He's brought down by Rivers Wiseman. 9-yard burst there to the 18. So West is facing a third down here. 3rd and 1. They motion Morgan out. Casey, look out, free runner. They missed him. The throw over the middle is incomplete, looking for Durham. He was covered by Farrow, and it's 4th down.
I don't know why he didn't throw it to Carson. He was open. That's where the coaches wanted him to throw. They liked it. Him coming out of the backfield. They see something in that Tiger defense. That's about the 4th time or 5th time he's been there.
Well, this is 4th and 1, and this is a got to have to keep this drive going. 4th and 1. The Tigers do not flinch. Play clock at 6. Casey throwing on 4th and 1. Pass caught. Bell stumbles, gets ripped down at the 25 by the face mask. So it's a first down and then some from the 24. The play gains 4, and then there's going to be more added on to that, probably 15 or half the distance.
So be 7-yard to the 7-yard line, probably.
Because that was the, in high school, we still have the 5 and the 15-yard variety face mask. And that was a 15-yarder.
No brainer.
Yeah, that one calls itself. So it is 1st and goal Wolverines at the 7. That play in total nets 9 yards. So 1st and goal from the 7. Casey hands it. Morgan trying to get to the corner, and they will stop him at the 4. Looney in on the tackle. That's a 3-yard pickup, and this coming up here will be the 10th play of this Wolverine drive that has taken almost 2:48 off the clock.
Let him finish it. Fade him.
2nd and goal from the 4. They look to the sideline to get the call. There's plenty of time. Yeah. Just now at 30 on the play clock. Not sure what happened there, but they'll take it. Casey looking, throwing, back of the end zone, incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had it. I had a shadow.
And he was looking for Morgan. Bell was back there too. 3rd and goal.
Was he wide open? Like, he looked wide open to me.
It's hard to. I'm looking through 2 windows here. It's
yeah,
hard for me to tell in this end zone. We're doing our best. 3rd and goal from the 4.
Ten seconds on the play clock.
Gonna have another timeout here.
Got 1 left.
Well, they better hurry. Play clock at 3. Nope. Timeout. Coach Pratt, dragging his headset behind him, has had to use the final timeout. 5:33 to go here until halftime, and we'll be right back.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
All right, we're back here at Tiger Stadium. 5:33 to go. It's a 3rd and goal here for the Wolverines. Trying to get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Trying to get in the end zone for the first time and get this to a 2-score game. All right. They've got Morgan in the backfield. Bruston Edmondson on the near side. On 3rd and goal. Casey throws underneath. Brust caught it at the 2. He's forced out of bounds at the 2-yard line by Eli McCall. He's got enough for the first down. Well, it's 4th and goal. It's goal to go. So it is 4th and goal from the 2. And now they're marking it at the 1. So it's 4th and goal from the 1.
You got to be able to score from the 1-yard line if you want to win this game.
Just shy of the goal line. They give it to Morgan, straight ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. Carson Morgan, a 1-yard touchdown run on 4th and goal. And West is in the end zone for the first time tonight. And that is exactly the drive they needed. So now Josh Buxton for the extra point. And it's up and it's through. New score, 21-10. Bentonville leads it with 5:23 to go here in the first half. We'll be right back.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
We're back. A 12-play, 80-yard drive. Wolverines had to have it. They found the end zone on 4th and goal. Carson Morgan with the run, and it is an 11-point game, 21-10. Here with 5:23 to go until halftime.
Well, I think we got to keep him out of the end zone for sure here to stay in this ball game. 21-10. We get the ball coming out the half with a chance to cut it to a 3-point game, or 8, whatever, 4-point game, 3-point game.
You could, if you get the ball back here, you could score before halftime and then score to start the second half. This kick is fair caught at the 21-yard line by Spatford.
We'll take it.
So Tiger football right there at the 22.
How about Carter Knight tonight? 10 of 11.
Yeah.
75 yards. It really should be 11 for 11 because Brooks almost had that one in the back of the end zone.
from the 22. Nye, little shovel pass here to one of his tight ends. Out to the 30. Stroud drags him down at the 33-yard line. That's Eli Brooks again. And he gains 12 for a first down. Excuse me, 11. And Ficklin with 3 touchdowns and already over 100 yards rushing in this half. He's in the backfield next to Nye.
129.
They fake to him. Nye protected well. Deep ball down the middle. Got a man and it's caught. Down to the 24-yard line. C.J. Brown with the reception. Edmondson and Stroud were there defending. It's a 43-yard catch, and that was just a great play by C.J. Brown.
Stroud was there, had a chance. C.J. just jumped a little bit higher.
They hit the accelerator on first down. Wheel route pass incomplete, intended for Brooks, and he gets popped by Nick Bell. So, 2nd and 10 here. Tigers. The clock stops at 4:40 to go here in the first half. We've got Ficklin out there. They haven't used him yet on this drive.
No need.
They fake to him. The pass is incomplete, and I think that Honeycutt got a hand on that.
He did, yep. Honeycutt was coming off the edge, jumped up, and knocked it down.
So Aiden Honeycutt deflects the pass and sets up a 3rd down and 10.
So that's 2 incompletions in a row for Nye. After the big bomb to Brown for 43 yards.
A little muddle huddle here by Bentonville, so the Wolverines get some fresh bodies in there. 3rd and 10. Nye loads up, takes a shot, throws, and it's nearly picked. Ty Durham almost had an interception. Braden Jones belted Nye, and he's hurt. Nye is down at the 32-yard line. He is slow to get up, and it doesn't look good.
I'll tell you, Derek, you don't see Ty Durham drop too many balls there. That one was right in the breadbasket. We hate to see that for Carter.
Trevor Grant is the backup quarterback, a sophomore, as they tend to Carter Nye at the 32-yard line. It will be a 4th down.
Braden Jones had a free run at him.
He did, and he folded him up. A legal clean hit, but unfortunately for Bentonville's case, the quarterback is down, and we will take a quick timeout.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
All right, we're back for a 41-yard field goal try for Logan Tymason from the left hash. Out of the hold of Caden York. The quarterback, Nye, jogged off on his own power.
That was good to see.
So here's a 41-yard attempt for Tymason. Snap and spot. The kick is in the air, and he got it. 41-yard field goal for Logan Tymason. And this is a 14-point game here, 24-10. With 4:27 to go here until halftime. We'll take a break. So that's a 6-play drive for the Tigers. It ends with the field goal, 41-yarder. Buxton's got a 37-yarder for the Wolverine cause, and it's a 14-point game here.
Well, Derek, you'd like to come out of that with the pick that Ty almost had, to keep it an 11-point game with the ball. But, hey, we'll take it 14 in the ball, chance to cut it to a 7-point game, and then get the 2-for-1 like you talked about.
Well, that's in play here as Bentonville gets ready to kick it off. Tymason sends it down and into the end zone. So 4:27 on that clock, and West will begin at the 20. Last time they had it, a 12-play drive that ended with the first touchdown of the night for West. Wolverine football is brought to you in part by McClarty Daniel, Roush Coleman Homes, and the Bentonville Athletic Booster Club. Well, here come the Wolverines. Try to make this a one-score game on this possession. They give it to Morgan. He's trying to find some room around the right side. He's horse-collared down at the 23. That's an easy one. Rivers Wiseman dragged him down by the back of the neck, and he's hobbling a little bit after that play.
Well, yeah. He's going to. That's why it's illegal. Wiseman acting like he was mad that he didn't do anything wrong, but that's an easy one.
Well, I've got a bit of unfortunate news. Everybody saw that one.
Yeah. 7th penalty.
Well, that's a first down. Out to the 38-yard line. Believe it or not, I think I heard some fans objecting to that call, which makes 0 sense, but I guess they're entitled to their opinion. All right, ball at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 West. Here is Casey, and Casey goes down. Smothered by Wiseman and Ben Pearson. A loss of 8 on the sack. First one allowed tonight by the Wolverines. Second and 18.
Well, he got half his penalty yards back right there, Derek, on that sack.
Casey.
We got to move the gnat sound. Tell them we got to move the gnat sound because we're picking up conversation.
Throw is caught. Ty Durham down the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds around the 15-yard line. Forced out by Noah O'Rourke. He stepped out at the 19, and that's a 51-yard gain to Ty Durham. So the Wolverines are in business at the 19-yard line. .51 yards for Ty Durham, and that puts him over 1,000 for the season, I believe. 1st and 10, and it's Edmondson. And he is met and dropped right around the 18 by Nick Stone. They will give him the 17. It's a 2-yard pickup for Cole. Second down and 8. Three minutes to go here in the first half. Casey in trouble again, and down he goes. That's Stone with the sack. Back to the 28, a loss of 11.
So he stayed clean for the first quarter and a half, and now here in this drive, Bentonville comes up big with 2 sacks.
3rd down and 19. from the 28. And Casey throws it far side. Durham makes the catch. Couldn't keep his feet, but he got a good chunk of the yardage back to the 15-yard line, and
he's a little slow getting up.
Yeah, he is. That is a 13-yard pickup.
Dadgummit.
So it's 4th down here for West. It's 4th and 5, I believe. Yeah, 4th and 6, we'll call it.
Okay, look at this.
Interesting formation here for 4th down. And
timeout, Bentonville.
Yep, the Tigers weren't ready for that. Timeout, Tigers. 1:32 to go until halftime. We'll be right back.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number one.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we're back with 1:32 to go. And once again, the Wolverines are facing a 4th down. It's 4th and 6 on the 15. They need the 9 to keep this drive going. Tigers down to 2 timeouts. The Wolverines are out of timeouts. Fourth down and 6. It's a reverse. Durham looking to throw. Stays on his feet. To the sideline. Skirts the sideline. And he stepped out. Oh, he stepped out at the 12 is where they're going to mark it. And the Tigers are going to take over right there at the 12. A 3-yard run by Ty Durham. Great effort. And now a penalty marker has been thrown on the Wolverine sideline for protesting the spot of the football over there. That's a sideline warning. So a turnover on downs, and Bentonville's got it at the 12-yard line with 1:21 to go until halftime. So the Tigers have a long way to go. The Wolverine defense trying to make a play here. Nye throws it near side, incomplete. Looking for Bell. Intended on the play for Luke Kuhn.
8's a little slow getting up after that.
That's Spadford. And now Kuhn kind of limps off a little bit. Spadford stays out there. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. On 2nd down, here is Ficklin. And Braden Jones wraps him up. And then he's swarmed and driven backwards. And now flag. They throw a flag.
Wow. It's going to be interesting to see what they call
may
here.
Have gotten a hand and a face mask, perhaps. It was hard to tell. There were so many bodies around him. The Wolverines have got to compose themselves here late in the half. It's a face mask against the Wolverines. The 29-yard line is where the football will be placed. 1st down, Tigers. And the handoff to Ficklin. Braden Jones with a great tackle. Right around the 30. No, a 1-yard pickup there for Ficklin. Clock continues to run. 52 seconds to go until halftime. They give him no gain, 2nd and 10. No gain there for Ficklin. Pump fake, Nye. Flushed. Throwing it deep downfield, wide open. Pass, juggled and incomplete. C.J. Brown couldn't squeeze it. Stroud was closing in defensively. So it is 3rd and 10. Third down and 10 here for the Tigers. Nye hands it Ficklin. Sheds the first man, hemmed in, and stopped short of the first down, but the Wolverines don't have a timeout here to save some time, and the Tigers could just let it run out. Overman helped with the stop there defensively. They do not have to snap this. The play clock's at 23. You can see the game clock. And that's going to do it for the first half. So the Tigers have a 14-point lead at the break. 24-10 over the West Wolverines. An eventful first half. And it ends with a 2-score game here at the break. 24-10, our halftime score. Wolverine football is presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing, and we'll be right back with halftime after this.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
The all-new 2022 Wagoneer Series 3 is available now. This isn't for your grandpa's Wagoneer. It fits the most passengers and gear in its class. It keeps the driver informed and the passenger entertained. It can adjust for the terrain ahead with ease. It's a chauffeur, and it's waiting for you. Shop McLarty Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bentonville today.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody say
All right, welcome back here to Tiger Stadium. It's halftime. Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. 24-10. The Tigers lead it at the break. We will recap the scoring for you here. West got on the board first with a 37-yard field goal from Josh Buxton that made it 3-0. On the next Tiger possession, Josh Ficklin with a 5-yard touchdown run that capped off a 9-play drive for the Tigers, and they took a 7-3 lead. On the next Wolverine series, an interception, and then 4 plays later, Ficklin again in the end zone, a 28-yard touchdown run to make it 14-3. Ficklin would not be done in the second quarter. A 3-yard touchdown run to cap off a 7-play, 58-yard drive. That made it 21-3 Tigers. But the Wolverines would bounce back on the next series, an 80-yard, 12-play drive. They got a 4th and goal from the 1. And Carson Morgan ran it in for a 1-yard touchdown to make it 21-10. On the next Tiger series, it would end with a 41-yard field goal by Tymason to make it 24-10. West was driving down on the 15-yard line. They had a 4th down and 6, and a trick play that didn't quite work out. Ty Durham tried to run with the football along the sideline. He stepped out at the 12. The sideline disagreed with the spot, but it was a turnover on downs, and then Bentonville didn't do anything with their final possession of the half.
And we had a few more disagreements besides the sideline on the Wolverine on that.
A couple of them, yeah.
I'll tell you what, Ty did get he laid some wood at the end of that run, even though he was out of bounds. Would have put us down on the 2-yard line probably. He doesn't step out.
But all in all, you're down 2 scores, and you're 24 minutes away from winning a conference championship. There are worse spots to be in right now for the Wolverines, and we've been in them a few times. So yeah. This is much better than the alternative.
But we can get the ball, we can score, and it's a 1-score game again in the third quarter, and that's where you want to be. So not quite as high scoring as I thought it would be. If we would have scored there on that trick play, we're at 34. That would put us at 41. That would put us halfway to 80. I wanted 100, but instead we're only halfway to 70 now. So,
well, they will, as you mentioned, get the ball to start the second half and try and put a drive together. And again, another opportunity to make this a 1-possession football game here, which is right where you want to be. We will take a break here. We'll get you some stats here coming up in a moment. It is 24-10 Tigers at halftime, and you're watching the Wolverine Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing. Serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard in providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
I'm a
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number one.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
All right, we're back here at halftime. Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. 24-10. The Tigers lead at the break. And we don't have a score from a couple of the other games. Springdale, Southside, and Harbor and Fayetteville. But we do know that Rogers is up 21-0 on Heritage in their crosstown rivalry game.
That Springdale Southside score is the one to keep an eye on for sure. All right, so let's talk about some first half stats. Let's talk about the Tigers first. Let's talk about number 7, the quarterback, Carter Nye. He was 10 for 10 at one point, finished 12 of 18 for 129 yards through the air. Leading receiver, C.J. Brown, number 2. Is that am I saying that right? There's 13 is Q Brown, right?
Yep.
C.J. number 2. 4 catches, 71 yards, 17.8 yard average for C.J. The sophomore Brooks, number 40, the tight end, 2 catches for 20 yards. And number 8, Spadford had 2 catches for 14 yards. So 6 different receivers catching the ball for Carter tonight. So 12 completions, 129 yards for Nye. On the ground, Josh Ficklin had himself a night, 17 carries, 133 yards, almost 8 yards a pop. Carter's 3 carries for 15 yards. From the quarterback position, and then number 30, Gilmore came in and had that 1 carry for 16 yards.
And Ficklin's got 3 touchdowns in the first half, too.
3 touchdowns for Ficklin. So 21 carries, 164 yards for the Tiger offense. That puts them at 293 for the half, so they're on pace for 600.
Wow.
So what hurt them were the 6 penalties for 60. Excuse me, I think it was 7 penalties. I think I missed one there. All right, let's talk about West now. Running the football, Carson Morgan leading the way, 11 carries, 71 yards, 6.5 yards a carry. Ty Durham had that 1 carry for 3 yards that we thought was about 13 yards. It stepped out of bounds on 4th down, didn't get it. And then Cole Emerson carried it 1 time for 1 yard. And then Jake's been sacked a couple of times, so he lost 18 yards in the sack. So 15 carries, 57 yards rushing. After the 2 sacks negate about 20 yards of rushing. Through the air, Jake tonight is 12 at 22 for 164 yards with 1 interception. Leading the way for the receivers tonight is number 5, Nick Bell. 4 catches, 48 yards, 12-yard average. Jackson Bruss has 3 catches for 20 yards. And Ty Durham has 3 catches for 64 yards, so he's averaging 21 yards of reception. So big night for Durham again and Mr. Bell. And then Carson had 2 catches out of the backfield for 32 yards for a 16-yard average. And really, I thought he had a chance to catch the one in the back of the end zone, and then another little wheel route that Jake threw just a little bit low that he couldn't catch. So Carson's real close to having 100 yards receiving tonight with a couple of balls that, could have gone either way. So 12 of 22, 164 yards passing, 57 yards rushing. So the Wolverines 221 yards of total offense. Tigers have 15 first downs, the Wolverines 10, and the Wolverines have 4 penalties to the Tigers 6. But the big difference right now in this game is the one interception that Jake threw on that wheel route. And we're not sure what he saw on that play because it looked pretty covered. But he came back and threw it again, and we hit it. So if the Tigers don't adjust to that, we'll get some big yards out of that play.
And the Tigers capitalized off that interception. They turned it into one of the Ficklin touchdown runs in that first half. So that looms large, as they do in rivalry games like this. And this one is a 2-score game here at halftime, 24-10, with Bentonville leading the battle down 102, trying to Wolverines trying to get their first conference title in school history. Bentonville trying to win its 24th in a conference championship in this century. Wolverine football is presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. Also want to thank Knockouts, 6-Star Pro Nutrition, and Rock Mortgage for their support all season long. Well, we may be here next week. We may be here 2 weeks from Friday, depending on what happens in this second half. But
what a ball games. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a fun second half for sure. We'll be back with more coming up after this. You're watching the Wolverine Sports Network.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard in providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured. Teachers and all service providers. If you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number one.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
The all-new 2022 Wagoneer Series 3 is available now. This isn't for your grandpa's Wagoneer. It fits the most passengers and gear in its class. It keeps the driver informed and the passenger entertained. It can adjust for the terrain ahead with ease. It's a chauffeur, and it's waiting for you. Shop McClarty Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bentonville today.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Welcome back to Bentonville Tigers Stadium. The spot 24-10 as we're about to start the second half. Both teams are on the field warming up. 3-minute warm-up period after the halftime, and the Wolverines, we'll see what they've cooked up for this opening drive of the second half. It is a big one, to say the least.
Well, we've had a couple of drops. We can't have those. We want to get back in the game. Had a couple of penalties we need to clean up. Running the ball well.
Yeah.
Keep running a little bit, just enough.
Southside leading 24-7 late in the first half over Springdale.
Okay. So they didn't need Gregory, apparently.
No. So we are getting set to go here for this second half.
So first or third on the line.
That's right.
Next Friday or 2 Fridays. When do we want to play? Let's find out.
Probably the 6th will probably be Jonesboro, and it will be their first 7A playoff game since they moved up this year. It looks like they'll get in. It'll all, of course, be sorted out. Some of those games are tomorrow, I believe, still in Central Arkansas.
They weren't expecting the storms.
Yeah.
Usually, though, in history, the Central in the past 20 years have moved this game up. A lot of times on Thursday, they come up here to scout.
Yeah.
Now with the huddle technology, a lot of teams don't really drive up to scout. They just go off the film on huddle. Some teams still do scout live, but a lot of teams don't. But the Central was known for that on this Week 10. They'd move everything to Thursday, and they'd all drive up here, all the coaches, to see what the West is all about. But now we all play each other. Like, we played Cabot in the non-conference. We all kind of play each other, so you get enough film on everybody. It's not that big a deal anymore, I guess.
Well, either late Friday or sometimes Saturday, the brackets will be set across the state for the high school football playoffs.
Well, I'm hoping we win this one, because that would mean 2 Friday nights in a row off for me. I can have 2 date nights back to back. That doesn't happen very often from August to November for us.
No, it does not. No. All right, well, we're just about set to go here. You see the Wolverines getting final instructions on the kickoff return unit as they come out on the field. 24 minutes. West trying to hand Bentonville their first home conference loss in 7 years if they can come back tonight.
Well, a touchdown here will go a long way towards that goal on this drive.
It would help, and then the ball has blown off the tee or fallen off the tee. The wind has kind of died down, at least on the flagpoles it has anyway.
Which is good for us, right? Because we would have been thrown into the wind this quarter.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a breeze still, but not as...
Oh, that American flag was...
Yeah, it was straight out.
Straight out, first half.
Here's the kickoff and no return. They'll bring it to the 20. So Jake Casey and the Wolverine offense starting on the 20-yard line. The closest game in this series was a 37-28 game in 2017, played 5 years ago tonight. And is right here on this field.
I got to give a shout out to Wolverine legend Evan White, who's joining us tonight all the way from Eufus. He's a Fort Smith Lion down there. And it's good to get a text from him and know he's doing well down there in the fort.
From the 20-yard line, Casey hands it off. Morgan with a stiff arm. And he's out of bounds at the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. He shed the would-be tackle of Rivers Wiseman there.
He's limping again.
Still limping, yeah.
Poor kid.
They will spot this at the 25, so it's 2nd and 5. Edmondson will spell him as Morgan hobbles to the sideline. He is definitely giving him all he's got tonight. Second and 5, play clock down to 3. Casey throwing, caught by Durham. He sheds a tackler, cuts towards the center of the field, and Ty Durham's got a first down out to the 32-yard line. Vincent with a great block over there to help spring him. And a pickup of 7. And they didn't hold. We've seen some issues with that being called this season in the last couple of games, but that time the operation was clean by the Wolverine wideouts.
Durham a little slow getting up, but stays in the game. I'll tell you what, that senior right there is playing his guts out.
1st and 10 at the 32. Handoff Cole Edmondson. Slips away from the first man and then is dropped by Eli McCall at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard pickup there for Edmondson. He is spelling Carson Morgan, who's still on the sideline. He is standing on the sideline.
So that's a good sign.
That's a good sign, yeah.
Let's see if Harris Vinson gets a look right here. We haven't thrown his way. He got a late touchdown last week.
He's in the slot on the near side. Casey throws over the middle. Diving catch, Ty Durham. Out to the 44. First down, gain of 10. And he's slow to get up, and we'll see if he'll come out this time. He looks like he's going to stay out there.
Derek, he'd have to be having one leg hanging off probably before he'd come out tonight.
I'm sure just what he wanted, to dive and hit that turf. Some more contact to absorb, this time from the playing surface as opposed to a Tiger. Casey throwing. Oh, there's a lot of contact over there, and that draws a flag. Bell was locked up with Christian Farrow, number 5 on number 5. And that's going to, if it's on the Tigers, that's going to be a first down. And move the ball into Tiger territory. It's on the Tigers. So that should move it to the Bentonville 41.
He absolutely hugged him, Derek.
Oh, yeah.
It was Valentine's Day down there. You know what, though? That's a lot better than a 59-yard touchdown, I promise you. Because that's where he was heading.
That's the trade-off when it's just a 15-yard penalty. All right, first down, Wolverines on the Tiger 41. Morgan back in there. He stood up and driven backwards by McCall and others. That's a 2-yard gain down to the 39 for Carson Morgan. Opening drive, second half. West down 14.
Well, you wonder if that little hitch to his giddy up, that takes away the wheel route option that we've ran 4 or 5 times in the first half.
2nd and 8. Casey throws. Durham with the catch. Bounces off one man. Spins inside the 30. And they snow him under at the 29-yard line. He's got enough for the first down. 10 for Ty Durham.
Well, you better bring more than one Tiger to bring down Mr. Durham, because that ain't happening tonight. And as a linebacker, too.
And we heard at halftime he was really upset after that play along the sideline. He thought he was in bounds.
For the first down.
For that first down on that 4th down play. So he's got a little extra fire in the furnace right now for number 2 in the white uniform. And that's a dangerous thing for Bentonville, I would think. First down at the 29. Here's Casey keeping it now, throwing it, and it's through the hands.
It's a lateral, I think.
Yeah, they're going to mark that a lateral that goes out of bounds at the 34. So that's a team rush, I guess.
Yep, that's what I'm calling it.
Back to the 34, a loss of 5. So Jake was in the grasp of one of the Tigers when he got rid of that. So it's 2nd and 15. Now they're ready to go. Play clock has run out, though, and we got to delay a game flag.
Ouch. That's not what you want after.
Yeah, that stings, and that makes it 2nd and 20. Back to the 39 it goes. So all of a sudden West is going the wrong way. Second and 20. Casey on the move, looking. Now he'll tuck it, and he'll scoot out of bounds inside the 35. That's a 5-yard scramble for Jake, and that's going to set up 3rd and 16. So 3rd, and we'll call it 15. Here's Casey throwing it near side, well overthrowing Brust. And it's 4th down.
First incompletion of the half for Casey.
Well, now it's 4th and 15. They need the 19 to keep this series going. Casey in trouble, down he goes. Ben Pearson with the sack, and the Tigers take over on downs. And one of the linemen there, slow to get up, that's Caleb Chandler. He's able to jog off on his own. The Tigers take over with a 14-point lead. Now the Wolverine defense will be called upon to get a stop. Nye goes under center. Play action. Nye throwing, and that's incomplete at the 50-yard line, intended for Luke Kuhn. It's the last time we saw a quarterback go under center and it not be, a sneak or a end of the game situation. Victory formation. You see it all in the battle down 102, Coach Mackey.
Yep.
We have seen it all.
You know, we haven't seen is a pick six tonight.
No. You're 2nd and 10. Here's Ficklin. And he runs right into Norman.
Good job, Ashton.
4-yard gain to the 45 there for Ficklin. And now the Tigers are facing a 3rd and 6. Third and 6. They need the West 49 for the first. And Nye, blitz picked up. He throws a wobbler and it's nearly picked. Lance Stroud got a hand on it and broke it up and nearly had an interception. And maybe that pick six you were calling for.
Great job by Lance. I'm glad to see that young man make that play because he was the defender on the jump ball earlier, you know. Couldn't quite knock it away, but he did that time.
So we have a Bentonville 3 and out here.
First time tonight?
Yes, it is. First time either side has gone 3 and out. And so Tymason is ready to kick it. The Wolverines have blocked a couple punts. Well, somebody moved. A flag is down. It's either about to be 4th and 1 or 4th and 11. It's 4th and 11. So Jackson Brust is going to be the return man here for the Wolverines. He's standing right now at his own 25. Waiting on the boot from Logan Tymason. The snap comes from Max Dungan. Good pass. Kick is away. Left-footed kick. Brust with a fair catch at the 18-yard line. So a 42-yard punt. Our first punt of the game, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. First punt of the game, forced by the Wolverine defense, a 3 and out. And now the offense comes back on the field at its own 18-yard line. Wolverine football is brought to you in part by Legacy Bank, I'm a NWA Hero, and Northwest Health System. Well, here we are. The defense did its part. The offense, again, will try to make this a one-possession game.
So we were moving a little bit last time. And we had the loss of yardage on the lateral out of bounds and a penalty and a sack and killed the drive.
Casey with the fake, throws it to Durham. Durham up across the 20 and out to the 24-yard line. That's 6 for Ty Durham.
If in doubt, find Ty.
That's right. And that's positive yardage, 2nd down and 4.
See if we run it right here.
Well, they've got, again, Durham and Morgan in the backfield. Now they motion out Durham. They hand it to Morgan. And Morgan is wrapped up and dropped at the 26. It's a 2-yard gain. Aiden Lynch with the stop. Well, here's another Wolverine 3rd down. This is 3rd and the deuce. West is 2 for 8 on 3rd down tonight. Bruss, Edmondson, Bell, near side. Casey hands it. Morgan, 1st down. Wrapped up, and he twists forward for a couple more yards before his knee hit.
Because he was never on the ground.
Yep. Eli McCall with the stop at the 32, and Carson is still down.
Yeah. I'm not sure he's going to come back from this one.
Well, that's a 6-yard pickup, and they will tend to Carson Morgan at about the 33-yard line. We will take a break and be right back.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
All right, we're back here. Carson Morgan had to be helped off the field. He could not put hardly any weight on his right leg, and I would say his return is doubtful at this point. So they bring in Braden Jones at running back here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Casey, 3-man rush. Fires down the middle. Durham with the catch, and he's dropped at the 47-yard line. Another first down. That's a pickup of 15.
Well, spot the 48 and move it back a yard.
Well, Ty is slow to get up on every catch now.
Yeah.
And he is definitely banged up, but fighting through it out there.
Haven't heard Mr. Brust's name, Mr. Bell's name in a while. Brust is solo down here on the bottom. Single coverage.
Here's Casey throwing far side. Durham with the catch again. Tackled right away by Farrow at the Tiger 48. That's a 5-yard pickup. So 2nd and 5 as we have gone under 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, Braden Jones is the running back. They'll hand it to him for the first time. Braden finding some room inside the 40, gets cracked at the 39-yard line, and a flag comes in there.
Targeting.
Jones is up. He's got a first down and then some. That's a gain of 9. And they're going to add on to this. A lot of penalties tonight for Bentonville.
3rd one of the half and 9th, possibly 10th one of the game.
It's unnecessary roughness on Bentonville. So the Wolverines have it at the 24. They will wind the clock here. From the 24-yard line. Casey throwing, and that is caught. Nick Bell goes down at the 19-yard line, a pickup of 5. Went down to get it. But it moves. It's positive yardage on first down, which is what you want, and it's 2nd and 5. Second and 5 here as Casey gives it. Jones makes a couple of moves. Takes it down to the 14-yard line. He's close to a first down. Pearson with the stop. He got 5. And
you want to give it to him?
Well, let's see. First down.
Okay, I was like, yeah, you better give it to him. So, yeah, there's why they got the stick. Oh, sorry, it's the 14-0, 9.
It's the 9th play of the drive here for West. Ball on the 14, 1st and 10. Casey in trouble, and they got him from behind. Nick Stone with another sack.
2nd sack of the half for the Tigers. I believe that's the 2nd sack of the night for Stone.
That's a loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Back at the 19.
4 sacks for the Tiger defense tonight.
Get the call from the sideline. Casey throws it. Bell with the catch. Inside the 10, forced out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Bell out at the 7. He gains 8. And what, 2 yards short of the first down, it looks like. Maybe 1.
They're spotting it right at the 7.
And now we've got a stoppage. All right, we went from the 19 to the 7, so that's 12 yards. It should be 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get it right.
Yeah, they got it now. Third down and 3. They can get a first down without scoring. And it's Jones met and stopped for a loss.
Untouched.
Yep. Nick Stone was there, and so was Jonah Knapp. That's back to the 10, a loss of 3, and it's 4th down. Now a 2-score game. Field goal, it's still a 2-score game because it's 11. So they'll try this formation, which confused Bentonville last time. Here is 4th down. Casey throws it out. Durham looking to throw. Running across the field. Durham. And he stopped. So that's a second
flag.
time. Oh, we got a flag. The flag is back in the middle of the field. I think it was Pearson in on the stop again for Bentonville.
Well, can't be ineligible downfield because he didn't throw the ball. There's got to be a holding probably.
Yep.
So that play was coming back anyway.
So for the second time in the quarter, the Wolverines turn it over on downs. And they'll have it at the 19-yard line, so that play lost 9.
So the Wolverines got a 3 and out on the Tigers' first offensive drive. Let's see if they can do it again here in this one, because we sure could use it pinned in inside their own 20.
And the handoff goes to Josh Ficklin. And Tate West wraps him up. And he gets about 2. For the 21.
Haven't heard Tate's name very much tonight. Let's see if we can get him going.
Braden Jones is going to get a break. He checks out. He's replaced by Carter Kofelt. Braden Jones playing both ways right now with the Carson Morgan injury. 2nd and 8 for the Tigers. Wolverines would love a turnover. Ficklin straight ahead. And he pushes forward close to the 30. And it looks like he's got a first down. Vincent with the stop, 8-yard pickup, first down Tigers. Their first of the half with about 1:47 to go in the third quarter.
Well, we've had 2 good drives and just couldn't put any points on the board.
And
in
off
the second half.
Ficklin. And he is tackled. Lance Stroud hangs on to bring him down at the 36. Pick up a 7. We tick down here in the third quarter, 1:18 remaining. 2nd down and 3. And again, steady diet, Ficklin Stroud again the tackle at the 41. 5-yard gain, first down. 4 plays, all runs right now for the Tigers. So from the 41. Nye again, or excuse me, Ficklin again. It's the handoff from Nye. Harris Vincent with the tackle. 2-yard pickup. That may do it for the third quarter. See the clock ticking down. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
So the wind's picking up a little bit.
Yep. Well, we're going to make a 14-yard commute to the other 43, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. No points in the third quarter for either side. It's 24-10 after 3. You're watching the Wolverine Sports Network.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a joy to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Back for the fourth quarter. 24-10 Tigers with the lead. Derek Ruskin, John Mackey, Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. 2nd down and 8 here as we start quarter 4. It's a Josh Ficklin run once again, and he has stopped Tate West in on the defense there for the Wolverines. They'll give him 2 to the 45, and here's a very big third down coming up. 3rd and 6. Neither team scored in the third quarter. We are right where we were at halftime, 24-10. Wolverines turned it over on downs on both possessions in the third. Here is 3rd and 6 for Bentonville. And Nye flushed, throws it, just has to put it in the ground. He was under pressure from Grant Overman. And that brings up 4th and 6.
We had a free rusher. It looked like he was getting grabbed. No call on the hold, and then there's no Tiger receiver anywhere. But I guess he's out of the pocket. Is that a high school rule? If he's out of the pocket, you don't have to have a receiver anywhere near?
Well, in any event, it is a punting situation again here for Bentonville. Brust is back deep inside his own 25. See if they come after Tymason. Spark with the special teams. A high snap, and that kick is blocked by Durham. Durham got a piece of it. The snap was high, Durham got a piece, and the Wolverines are going to take over near midfield.
Let's just do it all, Ty Durham. Let's do it all.
So Durham becomes the 3rd Wolverine in league play to block a punt, joining Buxton and Bell. And they'll put the football at the Tiger 47. Well, there's the spark right there, yeah. All started with the snap being high. That gave Durham another second to get there. And he blocked the punt and went straight up into the air. And now the Wolverines have it at the 47-yard line. Casey hands it off. Cole Edmondson on the carry. Keeps trying to find room outside, and that's Good work by Edmondson as he crashes into the Tiger bench. He is forced out by Nick Stone.
That's the best run of the night for Cole.
They will spot him at the 42, 5 yards for Cole Edmondson. We believe Morgan's night is done after he left with a lower body injury in the third quarter. After making a first down run.
Maybe I've said this too much, but I feel like we have to get it in the end zone right here, Derek.
Casey in trouble, sacked again. Nick Stone having himself a big game in the battle down 102. He got the sack there, a loss of 5. So that brings up 3rd and 10. Third down and 10. Durham, the single receiver on the near side. Casey in trouble again, drops the ball, picks it up, and just goes down at the 49. It's a 2-yard loss, and that makes it 4th and 12.
Strip sack for number 81, I believe.
That's Rivers Wiseman.
Yeah.
And now the Wolverines are going to punt it and try and pin them deep. So that's the first West 3 and out. They can't get anything off of the block punt.
First 3 and out for West.
Yep. So Josh Buxton on in punt formation. Back deep for the Tigers is Q Brown. Kick is away by Buxton, and it goes out of bounds along the sideline. The official marking it.
Wow.
The 26.
Boy, we'd like to pin him a little deeper than that.
That's a 23-yard punt.
Josh usually a great punter.
9:34 remaining in this ball game. Bentonville leads by 14. And you know what they're going to do. They're going to just run the football and try and run their way to a conference championship. Can you get them off the field again is the question.
We've done it twice this half.
The give is to Ficklin. And he slips away from a couple men. Ficklin running hard to the 41-yard line, tackled by DeClerc. He's got a first down, 15 yards more on the tally for the night for Josh Ficklin. So they walk to the line at the 41-yard line as we near 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Handoff, Ficklin. And he's to the 45 before they stop the forward progress. Gain of 4.
Derek, that was Ficklin's 25th carry.
Wow.
176 yards tonight. 7 yards per carry average.
Well, if they do hang on and win, he's going to definitely enjoy having next week off. Second down at 6 here as the Tigers huddle.
With a 2-touchdown lead, they will take all the play clock.
Yes, they will.
They feel like.
And this is Ficklin bouncing it. Stroud and Bell with the tackle at the 47. Gain of 2. Well, here we go. Third down again. 3rd and 4. As the Wolverine defense tries to get off the field once again.
BHS has not converted a 3rd down in this half.
Third down and 4. Hand off, Ficklin, and they don't convert it there. Braden Jones with the tackle. Only a 1-yard pickup.
There's a little extracurricular going on. The referees are right on top of it. Officials not going to let that happen and ruin a good ball game.
Well, 4th and 3, and the Tiger offense is on the field.
On their own side of the 50.
Yep. Well, they feel
I
like
bet they're going to do a quick kick, Derek. I mean, if they go for it here, they basically are saying, we don't respect you at all. That's what they're saying. We don't think you can stop Mr. Ficklin.
Well, what they're going to do is let the play clock run down and call a timeout. Coach Grant is near the official. And timeout is taken with 6:55 remaining in the ball game. 24-10, Bentonville leads. We'll be right back.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
14-point game here as the Tigers mull over a 4th down and 3.
Like, I feel like if you go for it here and don't get it, that's the only way you let them in the game. You let West back in the game, but here they go.
Well, if they do that, they feel confident about keeping West out of the end zone, I guess, because they've done it a couple times. They may quick kick it, though. 4th and 3. And now a flag. Oh, boy. Oh, this may change the decision. Hopefully it's on the Tigers. It is.
Wow, that was a little nerve-wracking. You don't want to give up a first down on 4th and 3 on a penalty there with 7 minutes in the ball game.
Now you have to kick, right?
Yes. They're going to quick kick or whatever.
It's 4th and 8. Offense still on the field. Carter Nye, the quarterback, may kick it. And indeed he does. Sent down. The Wolverines stay away. And it goes out of bounds near the 30. Well, here we are again. Deja vu. West has the ball, and they're down by 14.
The 3rd time this half.
That's right.
Well, we thought we were going to get a shootout, Derek.
A defensive
I'm
stalemate.
about to fall asleep. Come on, offense. Wake me up, Jake Casey.
The West has turned it over twice on downs on their previous 2 possessions in this half. And now here they are on the 30. They're missing Carson Morgan. Ty Durham is playing at less than 100%, but he's gutting it out there. Can they find a way to get to the end zone? They've got Dalton Rice in the game here at quarterback, and Rice with a flag down, spinning and running over the 40, out to the 47-yard line, maybe the 48, but there's a flag down.
Big run. No, for not. And that flag is right at the line of scrimmage, so Freight is coming back.
Yep, Rice in at quarterback. That nullifies a 17-yard run.
Just the 2nd penalty of the half for the Wolverines.
So now Morgan's out, Durham's banged up, and Jake Casey's out.
Well, we're not sure if he's out because of injury or
yeah,
maybe they just want to use Dalton's legs a little bit here.
Here's Rice on the move. Might have been over the line of scrimmage when he throws that. The pass is caught by Bell on the sideline. You see a flag? Yep, there it is. The line of scrimmage was the 20.
And he threw it about the 21.
Yeah, I think so. That'll carry a loss of down, if that's what it is, an illegal forward pass.
Back-to-back penalties here. I'm going to back up. the Wolverines. So you lose the down and 5 yards. Is that correct?
I believe so, yeah. They are sorting it out down there.
So it's going to be second and 25, I believe, from the 15. Yeah.
It's 5 and a loss of down. All right, well, now it's second and 25.
Well, this is a fun play call, second and 25. Here we go.
Rice, low and caught.
I thought it was a little one-hopper.
They give it to Jackson Brust at the 23, a gain of 8. So it's almost third and Centerton now. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Jake Casey is standing over on the sideline, which is good to see. But he's not getting medical attention of some kind. Here's Dalton Rice. He throws incomplete. 4th down. So West will go 3 and out again. Wolverine football brought to you by Absolute Janitorial Services, First National Bank of NWA, and Sam's Club. Buxton on to punt it. Q Brown back to return it. Much better kick by Josh this time. What a kick. It takes a great Wolverine roll inside the 10 to the 5. How about that? How about that punt for Josh Buxton? That's a 72-yard punt. But there are flags back here at the 30.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So a 72-yard punt, but we have to sort out the laundry. Still no indication as to what the call is.
Well, they weren't moving towards this end of the field, so at first I thought I was coming back, but now they're kind of walking.
Well, they got stoned for unsportsmanlike conduct after the play, so it's going to go from the 5 to about the 2.5.
Well, if you're ever going to get an unsportsmanlike penalty, that's the time to do it. It only costs them 2.5 yards.
How about a 72-yard punt? The ball will be spotted at the 2-yard line for the Tigers. Well, can the defense make something happen here? Ficklin gets the carry and gets out to the 9. Pick up a 7. Stroud in on the tackle again. Second and 4 from the 9. Bentonville in no rush. And here's Ficklin on the ground again. And Honeycutt with the tackle. At the 12, he's a yard short of the first down. That's a 3-yard gain for Ficklin.
Oh, we need a 3 and out, Derek. Oh, got a Tiger down. He's pulling an Auburn.
He got back up.
Thought he was pulling an Auburn there.
Now he's checking out of the game. That's Q Brown, who's out now. 3rd and 1 here for the Tigers.
All right, let's see what the Wolverines dial up here, Derek. Need a stop. They're going heavy again. Jumbo package.
They give it to Ficklin, first down. Bouncing off one man and dragged down by Jackson Brust at the 31-yard line.
Ficklen's cramping.
Oh. Don't blame him. He has been a workhorse tonight.
Is that 19 on that pickup? I don't even want to look.
19 yards, yes.
Don't even want to look, Derek, but I'm going to.
Well, what's he at
You ready?
now? Yeah.
How about 30 carries, 207? That put him over the.
Wow, that some night. I think he's earned the rest of the night off, don't you?
Yeah.
He is still down as they look at him. Wolverine football presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. We got 3:58 remaining here. And Bentonville's up by 14.
Got to find a way, get him off the field here.
And it's about the time where you think about using timeouts on defense to save some clock, because they'll snap this. Then the next play will be under 3 minutes, and then you can see.
Yep.
The clock is on the side of the Tigers. So Ficklin comes off the field on his own power. They will wind the clock. And Bentonville's got it at the 31-yard line. And the handoff. And a flag down out to the 39-yard line. Ball carrier was Johnny Pike. And this one may be coming back. It's a hold on Bentonville. It's going to be 1st and 20.
Well, they have matched their first half total. They've got 6 penalties for 52 yards. That's pretty much what's kept the Wolverines in this ball game, I feel like. 12 penalties, over 100 yards. Tigers shoot themselves on the foot a little bit.
1st and 20. Tigers from the 21. And Pike pinballing his way across the 30 to the 31, and the scrum ensues there. They're going to give him the 32, a gain of 11. West finally able to get him down, Tate West that is, and we're under 3 minutes to go. Second and 9. Wolverines electing to not use the timeout here. Saving it for 3rd down, I would think. Two and a half to go in the ball game. Pike's the running back. Straight up the gut. 1st down, Bentonville. Honeycutt the tackle, gain of 10.
Oh, that's a big one right there, Derek. Because now we're going to have to call a timeout for this 1st down play.
And a timeout has been taken with 2:16 showing on the clock in this ball game. And Bentonville leading by 14. We'll be right back after this.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard in providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
All right, back at it here. 1st and 10 Tigers from the 42. And the handoff goes to Pike. Somehow finds a little room. He went low and went to the 49-yard line.
A little submarine action.
That's 7 yards for Pike. Spelling Josh Ficklin, who's gone for over 200 yards rushing tonight. There's still a little chippiness after the play down there. I think the officials are trying to get control of that. Meanwhile, it's 2nd and 3. Well, barring a miracle, this is going to be conference title number 24 for Bentonville. Here is a run, spinning. Pike, Stroud the tackle at the 45-yard line. That is a first down run of 6. And here's the reality for the Wolverines, because this has been an issue sometimes with this game at the end of the year. You got to flush this and get ready for the playoffs next week.
That's right. We've had some chances tonight. We've played a good ball game, Derek, and had a couple of breaks, didn't go our way, that you need to go your way, and it didn't happen tonight. We're proud of the Wolverines, proud of their fight, especially with our depleted safety situation. Had some guys step up, fill in some snaps at safety. Ficklin's back.
Ficklin's back in, and Bell tackles him at the 37-yard line. So 8 more yards for Ficklin as we're under a minute to play in the ball game.
You don't want to keep him in there too long.
No.
If he gets hurt here with 40 seconds left in the game, you're going to take a knee right here, I bet. Victory formation.
It's hard to believe, but Bentonville in conference games now moves to 69-4 at home.
That's just stupid, Derek.
They haven't lost a home conference game in 7 years. 2015, Harbor beat them on October the 9th. There's a first down, and that's going to do it. Well, the 7th year will not be the charm. Instead, it'll be the 6th title in 7 years for the Bentonville Tigers in the 7A West. Fayetteville won the league last year. The Tigers claim it in 2022.
Yeah, the clock is kind of spazzing out on us. There's 4 seconds left in this game.
Yep. Time has run out, and it's over. No points for either side in the second half, and the Tigers win it 24-10 over the West Wolverines. Here in the battle down 102. Well,
probably Jonesboro.
Probably Jonesboro, and I mean, you got to get ready to go. It's, hey, great effort, put a lot into it. Didn't work out.
There's a lot of good film out of this game. We saw a lot of good things.
And an extra day to recover before next Friday night's game against probably the Jonesboro Hurricane.
Yeah, that might be even more important. Getting that extra day of recovery for sure.
So our final score is Bentonville 24. The Wolverines 10. Appreciate you watching us tonight here in the Battle Down 102 game, as we will come to you next Friday night with a Wolverine playoff game, trying to get their 3rd playoff win in school history next week, likely against the Jonesboro Golden Hurricane. So for John Mackey and our entire crew, Derek Ruskin saying good night. You've been watching Wolverine football, presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing.